Hello, my name's Fred. I wanted to start a story about my canoeing. I'm getting pretty old now, and when I was 13 or 14, I joined what was then called the Dereham Canoe Club back in England, in Norfolk, England. And we used to paddle around the Norfolk Broads all over the place. Anyway, then I moved to America and have been here ever since. So I wanted to get back into canoeing. Even though I've done it off and on over the years, it's time to buy myself another canoe. But I thought, well, I'll just spend a couple of $100, maybe $400, get myself one of these used ones, and go lake fishing, because there's a huge lake like 6 miles from where I'm now living. But I'm looking and researching, and I didn't like what I saw. And for the past 5 years I've been thinking about building a cedar strip canoe, but that's a big effort, and like I say, been thinking about it for 5 years and done nothing. So I was reading a forum about cedar strip canoeing, and a guy saying, oh, how can I do it for cheaper and this and that, and another guy, and I want to thank him, I didn't get his name, but he commented, he said, dude, why don't you just go buy yourself a second-hand canoe and get canoeing? And I thought, you know, that makes perfect sense. I've been humming and hawing and not canoeing and dreaming and researching and YouTubing and not getting anywhere. So I went back to looking on the all the different offer-ups and Facebook Marketplace and all this and that. Anyway, I was gonna, you know, when it said $400, I thought that's a bit much for what it was, a used canoe. So $200 was sort of my thought process. Right, yeah, I can do that. Well, then I stumbled across this one, and I just fell in love with it. And it's a Navarro 13 Legacy, and they wanted $1,000 for it. But I fell in love with it. As soon as I saw it, I wanted it. It's everything I wanted. Beautiful. Needs a little work just around the gunnels and, you know, cleaning up a bit. But it was the weekend and I couldn't get hold of the lady. And so I finally tracked down her phone number and phoned her and got a message through to her. And so today I'm going to drive 80 miles to pick up this Navarro Legacy 13-foot canoe. And I'm really excited. So, thank you. I'll let you know how it goes. So I bought it, it's strapped on. I'm going to pull over and check it again, halfway there. But I'm very happy with it so far. It's a beautiful looking thing. Came with 2 oars and 2 life jackets. She tells me it belonged to a family member on the East Coast, old granddaddy guy, who was a great fly fisherman, and he bought it, had it made brand new, because he wanted someone that would last him the rest of their life, his life, and it did. And then the family kept it, they brought it out here, and now she's selling it. I got it. So happy. There. This is the kind of place I bought it from, near Julian. Look at this place, gorgeous. So I got the canoe in my workshop, which is not that big, but it fits, and removing the seats and everything, and I'm gonna go ahead, sand and refinish it. So a little bit of rot in there, nothing much. Overall it's in very good shape. So here it is. It's better than it was. I used this Danish oil. One step finish. Did a good job. Yep. So now all I've got to do is make a roof rack for my van, which I'm in the process of. These are unistrut. Two pieces of unistrut I cut to 4 feet, painted, and they're going to be mounted on the top of my Volkswagen van with those things, and they attached to these. You can see them, and they get bolted on the top. And it goes kind of like that. So I'm going to be using riv nuts to attach them. That's tomorrow's project. So what happened was I drove my Bolt EUV for Uber. That's how I make a living these days. But today, some idiot slammed into the side of me. Messed up the door badly. Fortunately, I had a passenger with me, so Uber's insurance should cover it. But until they figure it out and decide if they're going to deal with it, I'm off the road. They won't let me drive. So I have some days, hopefully not too long, to mess with the canoe and put the roof rack on and go canoeing in Diamond Valley Lake. So everything has a silver lining, I suppose. A little bit of how it looks when it's on top of my van. So, seems to work. I made this I made that out of unistrut. Yep, works good. So I made it onto the lake. It's beautiful. Nice day. Calm lake. I'll show you.
Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm having my breakfast. But anyway, the canoe handles really well for a 13 footer. The oars are okay. I'm using the shorter of the two. Got to get used to my paddle. I mean stroke. It's been a while. But man, I'm loving this. Well, this is fun. Sun's coming out, it's going to get hot later. Lots of cormorants around here. I keep going backwards and forwards. Must be good fishing over there. They just keep coming. I like cormorants. Just nice and quiet. That's what I wanted. Just want to be down here. Nice and quiet. life is good. God, what a glorious day. Sorry, but I'm just enjoying it. So I'm actually sitting on the bottom of the boat, on the chair, seat. I started off doing the kneeling. I got a little uncomfortable, put some towels down. Then I found just sitting with my back up against the seat. Yeah. Paddling backwards. That's the back of the boat. That's the front. But sitting here puts me more central. That's the center part right there. So it seems to work. And I can use the smaller of the two oars because I'm closer to the water. And it's really good. Very stable, of course. Pretty wide. It's 38 inches wide, so it's pretty wide for a 13-foot boat, I would think. I'm no expert. But I could actually have a nap right here. The little waves are rocking me like a little baby in a cradle. Yes. Definitely going to bring my fishing rod next time. Do some fly fishing, not that I want to catch anything. Just sitting here with the rod in the water would be nice. And today it's going to be 96 degrees, but here's a nice breeze. Just gorgeous. Reservoirs in California. They made it when they were excavating. They found a whole bunch of fossils, such the megalith, elephant type. I've done some prehistoric animal. A museum you can go to and see all the finds. I haven't done it yet. drifting with the breeze.